Okay, here we are doing a 4 draft, Innistrad block. Okay, so I really like green-white right now. Scorn Villager is solid, as is Gather the Townsfolk, as is Towergeist. It depends on which direction I really want to go in. I think it's between those three. Um, Seance doesn't really do anything. Flying, do I want tokens, and do I want green? I think I want to start white. Scorn Villager is really good. I think Gather the Townsfolk is more consistent. Towergeist is a 4-drop, and there is a plethora of 4-drops. I definitely want to be in white. I'm not sure whether I want to be blue or green yet. Let's see what we get past. The Dryad, solid. Wild Hunger is, I think, the overrun of the set. The Sea Kite's really good. Do I take a Wild Hunger, or do I take a Sea Kite? I think the Dryad a wheel. I think I'm going to go blue, green-white in this one. Take this Wild Hunger. I mean, if I pick up Evolving Wilds or something, I can splash the red for it. I really like that card. Alright. I think Midnight Guard is what I want here. Just 2 3s for 3, man. That's the format-defining formula. Now, if I get a Wolf Hunter's Quiver, I could probably, if I see one, I'm going to probably take it because it goes really nice with that Midnight Guard. Alright. Young Wolf. Executioner's Hood. Another Evolving Wilds. Tracker's Instincts is cool. It's, you know, the Forbidden Alchemy for creatures. I think I'm going to go with the Young Wolf. I really like just straight up curving out. I mean, my strategy for this draft is just grab as many little guys as I can and just a few combat tricks. And that way I can just punch through some damage, get some early pressure on before they can really stabilize and get themselves set up. Only fate will tell. I really like Gather the Townsfolk right now. The other day I did a draft where I had double parallel lives. It was just really funny. Burning Oil is really good, but I just want to load up on dudes. Ulven Wild Bear. Yeah, this set's got to be set in Germany or something. I noticed the hardest thing about doing this is mostly just trying to talk the whole time and keep it interesting. This is probably the most boring part, but hey, what are you gonna do? Let's see. I got blown out by a cleanness in a draft time. I hate fog effects though, I really do. I'm going to take it. There might be the right deck to bring in again, so I'm going to keep it for sideboard. Young Wolf, Villager, Dryad. I think a Young Wolf or Villager. The Villager can be really good. I think I want the Young Wolf though. It's almost always a 2-for-1. I like having 1 drops and 2 drops, but I think a first Villager is better than a second Young Wolf. Just gonna grab the Heckling Fiends for now. Grab the Ray of Revelation for some sideboard. Now, Howl of the Hull pack is actually, I think, a pretty decent combat trick. 3 and 3, 3 and 2. I think execution's good. 2 hoods. Not gonna play those. Not gonna play that. Okay, so it's okay. Pack 1. I have some early curve creatures. In the next 2 packs, I just hope to increase the count by quite a bit. Now I should be getting some solid white coming from the left now. Okay. Now we have a tough pick. We have Doom Traveler, Abbey Griffin, Bonds of Faith. Do I just take the Bonds of Faith? Or do I take the Doom Traveler? Spider Grasp is also okay, but I always want to take dudes over combat tricks. I really like Bonds of Faith. I also like Doom Traveler. I think Bonds of Faith, just because it'll be more versatile overall in the deck. Angelic Overseer. It's kind of a bomby card. It's a nice finisher. It's got evasion. Chapelgeist is also extremely solid. Ambush Viper, also good, especially with the Wild Hunger. Butcher's Cleaver's fine. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I'd be getting some solid white from this. Let's go ahead and... Yes, I am. That's why I'm talking to myself. The Ambush Viper will always trade with something. Let's try the Overseer. I don't get to play with rares like that very often. Pilgrim or Orchard Spirit? Grotto. I think I go with Pilgrim. I like the Orchard Spirit a lot. The evasion is always relevant, but I also like the idea of powering out some big dudes. Chapelgeist, Cathar, Doom Traveler. Well, now that I have the Pilgrim, Chapelgeist will be easy on turn 2. I think the Geist is what I want here. Fiend Hunter. Oh, Fiend Hunter Travel Prep. I think I just slammed the Fiend Hunter here. Faceless Butcher can't be bad. And I get past the Travel Prep or a Bell Ringer. I'm doing the Travel Prep. Moment of Heroism, Feeling of Dread. I'm not going to be doing the blue, and I think I need blue to make Feeling of Dread work. So I think Moment of Heroism is good. Smite the Monstrous is fine, but I'd rather just have a combat trick because this will win a race. This will trade with a guy. I like that kind of trick in this. Here I just grab the Howlhenge Scavenger and hope I can take the Witchbane Orb. Probably just take the Scavenger. The Outcast will be filler. So these are all maybes. I'll probably play the Overseer first. I probably won't play the Scavenger. I might play the Outcast depending on what my creature count ends up being. Right now we're halfway through the draft and I'm halfway to the number of dudes I want. I have 10 now, so I really only need about probably 6 to 8 more to make the deck flow the way I want to. So we'll see. So far I like this mix of combat tricks to creature ratio. I had a draft not too long ago where I just had all guys and no real combat tricks. I'm going to take the Caravan Vigil here. This way I can consider splashing the Wild Hunger, Spider Grasp here. It's a solid combat trick. It helps me against flyers. I didn't get one of the Choking Vines, or Crushing Vines, I mean, from the first pack. That's the one that destroys a flyer or an artifact. I like having those, and I even run a main depending on what the rest of it's doing. Bramble Crush it is. Probably won't play it. So I have a little fixing. Caravan Vigil will help, so I can flash back this Wild Hunger. I really would like to pick up an Ambush Viper. He gets upset.
That's right. Like there is no fate, there's no school. Do that for
foil. Alright. Alright. So we're looking okay here. Definitely need some more creatures. I have how many combat tricks? 1, 2. Alright. Pilgrim, Captain, Spirit. I have enough humans that I think Hamlet Captain is the right call here. I do like Orchard Spirit, but I'd always rather have a 2-drop than a 3-drop. The Pilgrim is really good. However, I think the Captain is really what I want. Now I could also grab this Rally the Peasants, but I can take that a little later. It's not that essential to my game plan. It definitely helps when I'm just making a swarm of little guys. I can just kill them. But I don't want to take it this early, so I'd rather just take my guy, move on with my day. Alright. Shimmering Grotto, Abbey Griffin, Moment of Heroism, Reckless Faith. Ooh. Okay. Moorland Haunt. Ooh. That could actually be pretty good in our deck. I think I have enough combat tricks to get by, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Now I just want guys. I have 0 4-drops. So I can definitely fit an Abbey Griffin in here. Spectral Rider. Spectral Rider's solid. I don't think I need another Bonds of Face either. I think I just want to load up on guys.
It just doesn't hurt. You're not doing it hard.
Yeah, the priest.
And
Keep
you're
some tempo going around.
If I do is
Here you go to scratch.
the cats are just saying.
Bananas. And that's what we
Cloistered. Cloistered Youth it is. I had the Festeride board there too, but Cloistered Youth is just so big so fast.
Oh yeah. My cats got smart and they just run with the
Spirit.
and they just run up and look
It
at
just
the
eats
mirror.
so many guys.
Oh my god, I found it. It's right there. I caught it.
Alright, we're getting up to our proper creature count. Bye, have fun.
My brother is shipping me a ton of Magic cards.
I will gladly take a look at them. Absolutely.
Like, I think he still has like hundreds of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at them. Spider, I'll keep the sideboard for some against some flying decks. Step on in.
We gotta do a 30-second look through this.
Now the spider, I could run it main. I may run it main. Yeah, here's that Relic Peasants. I don't really like the Thraben Purebloods. Like, there's just no room for a vanilla. You know, like I need something to have an ability. I need something. I need everything to do something. I don't think I need a Vigil. Although the Vigil could help. I'm probably not going to play my own. Take the Vigil. Naturalize for the sideboard. Moon Mist, why not? Curse the Pierced Hearts. Probably don't want to see it. Skeletal Grimace. Anyway. Okay. So this actually looks pretty okay. And I have a good amount of playables. I have a really nice curve. Alright. So that's what we have. I think we're in a situation again where we have just too many playables. It's not a bad place to be. Okay. So, definite, yes it is. Priest. Cloistered Youth. Combat Trick. So what I'm going to do is keep these separated by creatures on top, not creatures on the bottom. Sometimes it just gets a little out of balance. I'm going to count Gather the Townsfolk as a creature. Midnight Guard is just really good. It's a 2/3 for 3, which is, like I said, a format-defining power and toughness level in the format. The flying one may or may not be better. Fiend Hunter it's so good in this type of deck. I get to advance my board state while ruining my opponents. And I'm going to try out Angelic Overseer. I've never got to play with her, but a 5/3 indestructible doesn't seem too bad. Because chances are I will have a human. or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Like, I don't have an insane amount of humans, but I have enough that its ability will be relevant. Alright, so Hamlet Captain. Not to mention a human lord like Hamlet Captain. You can't go wrong. Uh-oh, I think I just lost that. Okay, travel prep got snuck over here. Make this pile shorter. There we go. Okay, so travel prep goes here. This goes here. Wild Hunger, Rally the Presence. So I think I'm going to play 1 mountain and the Caravan. Just because I do want to be able to flash these back. These are overrun effects that just my deck will love. Like, it'll just blow someone out of the water, smash them in the face without them thinking about it. I like villagers, like I said, it's a 2/3 for 3. Udenwald Bear is good. Spidery Grasp is a fine trick. I think we have too many tricks in removal spells at this point. Okay, let's see what we have here. 25 cards. Oh, actually 24. So this, the way this curve is, I think this is a 16 land deck. I don't think it's a 17 land deck like a lot of people would advocate. And we're actually mostly white, which is not really what I expected. But, I mean, I have a lot of green cards that I'm just not playing. Yeah, this seems fine. Yeah, I want 16 lanes. I only have 1 4-drop and 1 5-drop. Like, these guys should just get the work done early and get it all out of the way. I do wish I would have had an Ambush Viper, but when did I have taken that over? I don't remember what I took over the Ambush Viper, but this does look solid. I don't think that's too many tricks, so I have 16 guys, 7 non-guys. I think this looks fine. I have a couple sideboard options. If I see a lot of flyers, I'll bring in the spider. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put in 1 mountain. Add some land. 9 to 6. I have no double greens. I have a lot of double white, so I think that is a fair ratio. And here we are. This is a good deck. This should flow pretty smoothly. Hopefully I just blow everyone out, take it all down. I can, with the Bonds of Faith, I can deal with a fatty if I need to. Usually I'll just end up suiciding my guys past it. The Hamlet Captain, followed by a Gather the Townsfolk, followed by a Rally the Peasants, seems pretty good. So, yep, and I'll go ahead and submit, and we should be good to go in a minute. We'll be back for round 1.